Good afternoon, guys. We're here on Pattaya beach, and today is a kind of special day, but not for good reasons. One of Pattaya's most famous bars is about to close this evening. It's already closed to the public, and they're just having a party for staff.
Yeah, but more on that later. But first, we thought in light of the crazy close downs and the mothballing of bars that we would run through the top 10 of places that we've loved and lost in 2020.
Yeah, and there's quite a few, but these are just the top 10. Number 10 is new on the list. It's the Come Play With Me bar at Phuc Plaza on Soi Buac Khao.
Yeah, it's a great place for people watching, probably a great area for just the raised viewpoint, and you can watch the 80s music videos in there. The beer was cheap too, and also if you wanted to listen to the Climax band across the road, it wasn't too loud. And I'm sure this place will open again under a different guise, and it'll probably be open within 10 minutes or something when the borders open.
I mean, for now it's gone. Like you said, it's a great place to people watch. A very sad one, but that's number 10 on our list. Number 9 is the wonderful Champagne A Go Go, located on Alke Metro. Martin, you have memories of this place?
I've got many memories from, it used to be like a kind of double unit bar with a kind of long sort of catwalk in it, and many people will remember it for the famous shower that it had tucked in the corner. And I won't say too much about it, but when a newbie came in, they would sit against the shower glass, unbeknownst to them what was happening behind them, much to the amusement of the whole rest of the bar. Actually, recently they actually expanded, and they an awful lot of beautiful looking women. If you weren't entertained in there with the eye candy, then there was no hope for you. The DJ was good, and yeah, one of the great bars. It's going to come back 100%, but not just now.
Sad. Number 8, we're here on New Plaza at the top end, and it's the Crew Bar.
Yeah, it's probably the most famous karaoke nighttime crooning place in Pattaya. Very, very popular with the freelancers too.
Yeah, it's actually one of them places where if you've got a bar, you used to be able to pick up staff.
Yeah.
In there. So it's somewhere, Crew Bar, it's basically where all the workers go. Yeah. And it was one of my things about this bar. I love going there, and I used to go with the staff, and we always have a great time there, and it was open till late. So I think what's affected this bar is the not being able to open after midnight officially. So I think that's what's affected it.
Well, I was here actually, they opened for a little while after the lockdown, and then I was here on the last night when they had a party. They did stay open late, but they were still getting business, so I was very surprised when they actually closed. What it reminds me is, if everybody goes to Benidorm, this always reminds me of a place in Benidorm called the Black Chicken, and it's a kind of daytime karaoke place, so this is exactly it. I'm hoping this place will open, but New Plaza's fell away quite a lot.
It just fell away, yeah. Great bar, Crew Bar. I'm pretty sure it'll be back. Number 7 of the Loved and Lost list. We're here on Soi 8, and it's rolling live 3.
Yeah, we could list every single bar in Soi 8, but for me, Nick, this was one of the most liveliest, fun places to go. They had a great music band, great singers. The staff were absolutely wonderful, and for me, this is the party place that I miss the most. Full of freelancers, of course, too.
Yeah, did they tried to reopen, didn't they?
Yeah, you can see the sign behind us. They opened on July the 11th, and they kept open for maybe about a week or something. They just couldn't get the customers midweek. From Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it was really, really dire. But they'd done a turn on the Friday and Saturday, so I was hoping that we'd maybe keep them open, but for now, it's definitely mothballed. They also own the Stonehouse in Walking Street, so the actual company's still going strong, but it's going to be a while before Soi 8 actually opens up. So this is number 7 on our love and lost list.
Soi 8 needs tourists, it needs you guys.
It's number 6, and this one is very close to Nick's heart. We are in Soi 7 right now, just off the beach road, and we are at the A7 DJ bar.
A7 DJ bar. That was formerly DJ bar. I actually made a decision to mothball this within 2 weeks. I didn't have a feeling about it. The soy was very quiet. We were actually the busiest bar on the soy, but we had 2 nights where it was really atrocious. And I just, even from the opening night, I just had this bad feeling about it. So I decided to mothball it. I had a chat with the landlady who's been good enough to give us a discount on mothballing, and then concentrate on one bar, which is the Hacienda. So it's a bit sad, but I spent that much money on it. I'm not going to let it go.
Well, the one thing about this bar, Nick, is that this brought a little bit of action to the soil, because it was a party bar, and okay, at times it was a bit loud, you know, and the girls were dancing in the podium, but if you wanted like a real wild night in a great location, this was the bar.
So, and it'll come back,
Fingers crossed.
Now also, should we just mention the one just right behind us, which everybody knows, Shooters, which we didn't put on the list, but when the lockdown came, this one didn't open at all. So I'm presuming it's just been mothballed.
Yeah, we will soon see.
On to number 5 in this depressing list. We're on Walking Street, and it's Marine Disco.
Yeah, it's loud, it's brash, it's expensive, it's the only bar, the disco, that lets lady boys in at night, you know.
Didn't know that one, but I have been there many times. I have spent some, way before Insomnia Ibar, had some great times in there. And them escalators, I've fallen over many times coming down.
Yeah, nobody knows what time it closes. All I can tell is it's the only time I've ever seen a sunrise in Pattaya, Nick.
Yeah, definitely, yes, yeah.
And who remembers if the Peppermint that was right next door upstairs, as well as the Jenny bar at the corner at the bottom there, all gone now. We think Marine Disco, 100% it's going to open up and the party time will flow again, but it's going to need a lot of customers to fill up. It's a huge place,
yeah.
But the music's excellent, isn't it?
No, it was. It's one of my favourite places. I mean, I you know, with like the Insomnia, I never got into that. I was more Marine Disco man, but I'm showing my age.
Or the Marine Disco.
The list is hotting up now. Here on Soy Diana is number 4. It's the Robin's Nest. Now I know this one quite well because I've been coming here for many years. They do the Sunday lunch in particular, and even after the lockdown, when everything opened up, I was going there still.
And I think what a lot of people don't know is they've got rooms upstairs, which is excellent if you want to stay in the action, but you don't want the noise of LK Metro. Yeah. This is also linked to the Sportsman bar. That's why the Sunday Cabaret was so darn good. Sportsman's is still open, of course, but we hope this place will come back. But they just need some foot traffic, and they need to be able to make a profit. So Robin's Nest, I don't think they're going away. We just need to wait.
They're not going away. They're definitely not. There's a sign out there saying we'll be back. But because there's no tourists, they've got rooms and there's no guests in the rooms. So understandable. They've mothballed for now.
And number 3 brings us back to Soy 8. Behind us you can see the best bar. This has just been a new information that we found out recently, isn't it, Nick?
Yes, and it's actually closed for good. They've been here for 23 years. And for me it's a bit sad because it's called Best Bar, and for me it was the best bar on Soy 8. I know that's debatable, but there's many of you guys out there who would have been here, and you've even commented saying it was the first bar I ever went into in Thailand. I mean, this bar had everything.
Yeah, what's not to love? It had dancing girls on the table. Yeah. It had a good party atmosphere.
Some great girls in there as well.
Exactly, and a great place right in the middle of Soy 8. It's going to be missed by a lot of people,
and especially by me. I mean, I used to come here. I used to stay in a hotel on the Soy, and my mate from Singapore, Danny, and we used to come here all the time and sit there every single day. Great memories of that place.
So for sure, this is definitely number 3 on the Love and Lost. It's definitely lost, mate.
Definitely lost. Number 2, we're almost at Walking Street, and it's the Bamboo Bar.
Yeah, love it or hate it. Yes, it's loud. Yes, the band's not very good. Yes, the beer's too expensive. But if you want party atmosphere from the grooving grannies, as I say, then this is the place to be.
The ultimate MILF bar.
Well, it's actually quite popular with the freelancers,
yes,
and they know their stuff because the clientele is definitely on the wrong side of 60, aren't they?
I know a lot of people who go there.
Yeah, but this place has been mothballed. They did open for about a week, 2 weeks now, but the most they got in was like 20 people dancing on the dance floor. And this place is huge inside, so it was inevitable they were going to mothball the place.
So it will be back.
Well, hopefully it'll be back, but I think the Bamboo Bar, it's an institution in Pattaya, isn't it?
It is.
It's a rite of passage for the grey-haired pensioners.
Speak for yourself. Number 1 on the loved and lost list, it's the Pattaya Beer Garden. Now this one is going to be sorely missed by all of us because it's the best place in town to get a sunset, great food. What do you think, Martin?
Yeah, well, this was the reason why we actually thought of doing this video of the mothball and bars that we've lost, because today is actually the last night of this.
Yep.
They're having a private party there. We tried to gate crash it, we couldn't squeeze in, but we'll give them the privacy, you know. But it's a sad day for everybody that this place is actually closed. One of the best places. I don't care what anybody said, but I loved the food. I thought the Thai food was excellent
great.
in here.
Excellent.
You had a nice 80s disco jukebox on the video,
yeah.
and it was the home of the green and red beer mat,
mats,
where you could say that you
available or not.
are you available or not, and you would also get the 100-yard stare from the fishing ladies.
Now we don't know if this is going to be mothballed or it's shut for good. I've spoken to somebody in the media. They've told me that it's mothballed. And we've just bumped into Chad from CB Media, and he said he spoke to the owner and it's closed for good, so we don't know.
Yeah, that's a sad day for Pattaya.
If that is closed, that's a very sad day for Pattaya.
Yeah. And that brings us to the end of this top 10 of love and lost bars in the Pattaya town. It's been a bit depressing actually.
It's
going
been
around,
a bit
hasn't it?
depressing going around everywhere and seeing it. And this is only a bit of it really, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is just 10 that you probably know. I'm sure there's going to be others in the comments that are going to say, oh, what about this place? What about that place? But we'll do another list next week. Right guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, see you again.